English 121, Understanding and Avoiding Plagiarism, from the Allen and Bacon Guide, pages 556 to 560. Plagiarism, as you may have heard about it in your other classes, occurs when you take someone else's work and pass it off as your own. There are several do's and don'ts that you want to keep in mind when working to avoid plagiarism in your own writing. Do: always cite all direct quotes and any borrowed ideas. It doesn't have to be word for word from the source to need a citation. Be sure to keep precise track of all bibliographic information in your notes as you pull information from your sources. This way you will know which information needs to be cited and which does not. There are a few things you should not do when you're working to avoid plagiarism. Never borrow another person's ideas without proper citation. The only exception to this rule is common knowledge, which is information your readers could easily find in general sources. As a general rule, if you can find something not cited in 5 or more sources, then you don't need to cite it either. There are several things that you could do that might be regarded as either deliberate or accidental plagiarism. Of course, buying, stealing, or borrowing a paper or hiring someone to write your paper is always going to be considered deliberate. Using the source too closely when paraphrasing or building on someone's ideas without a citation could be accidental, and copying from another source without citing could occur either on purpose or by accident. Remember that accidental plagiarism carries the same consequences as deliberate plagiarism. There's a few things to remember when you are quoting to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism includes borrowing another writer's language without giving credit through quotation marks or block indentation. If you ever copy word for word, you must put quotes around the passage, even if it's just 1 or 2 words from the original. When paraphrasing, there's also unique things that you need to do and not do. Plagiarism includes failing to put summaries and paraphrases in your own words. You want to change both the language and vocabulary and the structure of the original to make sure it is entirely in your own language. It's not enough to just change the order of the phrases or replace a few words with synonyms. Don't use any of the original wording and change the grammatical structure itself. Keep these strategies in mind as you quote and paraphrase so as to avoid plagiarism in your academic writing.